There are parts of the rail network where, frankly, electrification is going to be too expensive or impractical. Batteries are an awesome solution, but they're not going to cover all of the range. So there are going to be points at which we need to have some alternative means of propulsion, which is where hydrogen can fulfill those roles in certain niches. Vanguard is behind the shunter, which is an innovative project where we've combined a 50-year-old diesel shunter. We ripped out the guts of it and replaced it with battery hydrogen propulsion.
So the shunter is quite a complicated bit of equipment to convert something that's nearly 60 years old to run on a hydrogen fuel cell technology. That's quite a challenge in itself. So for that, we had to think about how do we make it fit within the space available. So we had to use the same space inside the shunter shell. We had to make sure it was the same weight and the weight distribution was the same because we want the same tractive force to go down onto the rails. And then we also had to think about the safety because hydrogen systems have a lot of safety systems in them, and we had to think really carefully about that.
The locomotive actually really provides a solid base on which to work. They're extremely reliable and remain in service, have been for many years and will likely many years in the future. So much of the project has been understanding what to keep the same from the old locomotive rather than just replace. And we've kept the old traction motors, all of the old frames and structural elements, and actually just understanding we really just need an alternate source of power to those electric motors. So rather than a diesel engine and generator, it's just a hydrogen fuel cell and a battery.
The Hydrogen Innovation Initiative is incredibly helpful. A huge amount of support that's been given to us to really bring a bunch of people together, really drive this whole process forward. There are far too many companies out there which are just PowerPoint, so to be able to prove that it works in the physical world is of critical importance.
Really, we're looking forward to the hydrogen industry expanding. As sites begin to use hydrogen for other reasons, it can become really logical to move your rail freight shunting to hydrogen as well. And that's really what we're excited about, is a unified fuel source for actually some industrial sites to have as a single low emissions source of fuel.